We know that the Prime Minister's priorities are to halve inflation. Clearly, food inflation is an element of that. But bringing together the food sector today, whether it's from retailers, people from hospitality, people who grow food, the processing, it's all been an important part of a discussion on what it is that we can do to make sure that we get on with farmers producing the best British food possible. We discussed about regulation too. So all of these elements is part of a constructive discussion.
Is there anything that came out of today in terms of firm decisions that will help to bring down the price?
Well, we made a significant number of announcements today about a variety of investments, about what we're doing to help with exports around the world. All those sorts of things help improve the profitability for farmers in order to make sure that we continue to also have that sustainable food production here. But we'll keep working together through the Food and Drink Sector Council in order to keep some of the reflections from today on how we can make general improvements.
Families are obviously struggling hugely with the basics at the moment. Is the government going to do more to help families right now? Obviously, food prices might come down in time, but for the next 6 months, it doesn't look likely.
Well, people are working very hard to try and make sure that we have an affordable, sustainable, resilient food supply chain and how that helps with customers. But of course, the government is supporting people on the lowest income with the Household Support Fund. Payments have been going out to people in order to help with that particular cost of living challenge. But more broadly, of course, we're seeing changes to energy costs, seeing them start to come down. That's critical for the food industry as well.
Some MPs are investigating some of the supermarkets and wondering whether there might be some profiteering going on in the supermarkets. Are you worried that supermarket profits are too high?
I'm conscious that our supermarkets get involved in a variety of ways on how they help consumers. I'll leave that to the Select Committee, but what is critical is coming here today, getting the food supply chain from the farm, indeed the sea, right through to the fork, and about how we can continue to work together to have that security of food production, but also making sure we have a resilient one and an affordable food production as well. And that's a critical part of today.